Happy New Year, family. It is 2020 officially, and I'm ready to get the day and the new year started off right, new decade, the whole nine. Crazy thing is, I was going over some of my Facebook memories, and funny thing is, like 10 years ago, because we're in a new decade now. And I said to myself, wow, we're really in a new decade. 10 years ago, my mindset was totally different, especially around tax time, because back then, which was around 2009 time frame, I was hoping to get my taxes back so I could, buy some new crap that I really didn't need and to go on vacations and things of that nature. But now it's 2020, and it's like I can't wait to get my tax returns back because one, they're going to be, back then I wasn't a homeowner. Now I am a homeowner. Two, I'm a business owner, own two businesses. So my tax write-offs have increased. Just like if you're a person who's married, have a family, and if you have all those additional things that I just mentioned, if done right with a right tax professional, you're going to have a significant tax return for the most part, depending on your circumstances, obviously. But now my goal is okay. So now when I get my money, I can't wait to purchase some more real estate, increase ad revenue and whatnot, so I can get more traffic to my store. Hopefully, get the word out when it comes to financial intelligence to more people. Hopefully, to team up with more people because it's not all about myself. I want to be able to team up with more people. I love to see people succeed, even if they surpass me. Grow my carrot bars business. Which is basically purchasing small amounts of gold, referring people. They become a part of your team. You can get revenue from them buying different packages like the bronze package or the VIP package, or get dividends off of their different gold and whatnot, or interest off their gold and things of that nature. So all those different things, tax liens, the whole nine. So it's like a different perspective. And as I said, if I was the same guy I was now, then I would show how I did not grow at all from a not even just from a financial perspective, but from a mental perspective, intellectual perspective, maturity perspective, things of that nature. So all I ask you all on this day, since it's the first day of 2020, is to look back 20 years from now. We all have regrets, so forget about the regrets. Just say, what are you going to do different now? That's what matters more than anything else. So, because time goes by, life goes by. I mean, I look at these pictures on Facebook, and I was like, man, where the heck did 10 years go? It flies by. So, don't take your life for granted ever. Don't take the people that's in your life, the people that you love, obviously, in your life for granted, and just continue to prosper and move forward. But my mindset is 2020 for me and everybody that's watching, everybody that's in my life, and everybody that I want in my life. Financial freedom. This time, 2021, I want us all to be in a place where we can say to our employers, we don't need a job anymore. Does that mean we're going to quit our jobs? Absolutely not. But if you want to, you can. Or you're in a place where you say, you know what, I don't want to live in this specific town or state anymore or country anymore. I want to roll out. But I've done that because I've gotten to real estate. I've started selling merchandise online. I've joined the carrot bars business with Larry's Anything Goes. I'm buying gold. I'm putting the word out, whether my business is a nonprofit or for profit, whatever. I've grown from that aspect. And even if you need to grow spiritually, do what you have to do in regards to that. Consult the professionals when it comes to that. But be in a place to where you don't have to live paycheck to paycheck anymore and leave your comfort zone. That's all I'm asking you to do. Because if you don't leave your comfort zone, this time in 2021, your life will be the same. Period. Bill Gates, Russell Simmons, I can go on and on. Mark Cuban, Mark Zuckerberg, the list goes. Byron Allen, I could go on and on. I forgot the other gentleman's name, but the one who paid off those student loan debts for the children. I mean, the young men down at Spelman College last year. Because I can say last year now. They left their comfort zones. They left their states. They left their cities. They did things differently. They took chances. They took risk. Most people that don't take chances or risks usually end up always having to work for somebody only and not, grow. I mean, you see people that immigrate to the U.S. all the time. They're taking a chance, whether it's legal. They came here legally or illegally. They came here and they took a chance, and they didn't come here to be normal. They could have been normal back in their home countries. They came here to make it happen. So it's time for us to make it happen. It's nice to share stuff on Facebook and whatever other social media websites you might have. I do that all the time, but let's put more action and less talking. So less partying too. I didn't go out last night. I'm not losing sleep over it. I party. I party when it's significant to celebrate something. So less of that, because when you're doing that, you're just spending money. You're giving money away to other people. And support your friends' businesses. I support my friends. Support your friends. Support your community banks. The huge corporate banks and corporations that get money, they're fine. So buy stocks, buy bonds, buy cryptocurrencies, buy real estate. If you can't afford to buy a home now, look into Jay Morrison's Treflight Real Estate. Look into that, see if it's right for you. I'm not saying you must buy it. I'm saying, because I'm not a financial professional, but I'm saying it works for me. I bought into it, and I can't wait to buy into more of it. So that's another way. It's the crowdfunding real estate. So there's so many other ways to invest your money. Stop worrying about all this other minute crap that's going on. It doesn't really affect your day to day, because to me that's just a waste of time. So live, love, laugh, enjoy life, because you only get one. But we're in a new decade, and it's time to be a bit more business minded. You can be who you are at the end of the day, but everything's a transaction, whether you want to agree with it or not. You drive a car, that's a transaction. You live in a place, that's a transaction. So we need to all start to get more transaction minded. I mean, everything has to revolve around the dollar, but in a sense, everything does revolve around the dollar. So I'm on my cell phone right now. This is a transaction. I'm on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. This is a transaction. Currency. It's always going around like a merry-go-round. And in your circle, you want to ensure that you're going to have people who are ride or dies for you, but you want to ensure that there's some kind of currency happening at the same time, so that everybody is benefiting. Because that's one thing working people and poor people a lot of times don't understand. We don't understand that people who have money, they surround themselves with money-minded individuals, and the individuals can look like they just got out of bed, but they have a money-minded perspective, and they don't waste a lot of time talking about a bunch of minute things that don't mean anything. They have their fun, but conversations about reality TV and entertainment and sports, if it's not around revolving the dollar, doesn't take up hours of their time. So I'm not saying there's anything wrong with enjoying that. Enjoy life, obviously, but talking about that for hours and there ain't no currency being involved, you'll lose my attention span in the New York minute. So, anyways, enjoy your life. Appreciate your loved ones. Continue to move forward. Support your family. Support your friends. Especially support the businesses. Because without each other, we got nothing, and we can't do this by ourselves. So take care.